Hey, Convention of States family and friends. Erica Hatfield here, your state director for Convention of States. I am coming at you this morning from San Antonio and eagerly awaiting all of the Convention of States supporters for the GOP convention, the Republican Party convention of Texas. They are meeting this week, and Convention of States is on the list of discussion points. And so I know this message is just going out to the delegates for the COS supporters that are going to this convention. So I'm excited to see you this week. Congratulations on becoming a delegate. And so this message is just to kind of talk you through well, first of all, how grateful we are that you're on this journey with us. And if you're not a delegate, there's good news. We want you to be here anyway. If you can join us this week, or just show up and take a look around. You can also register if you go to the Texas GOP website, but I will walk you through that here in just a minute. We're looking for some volunteers, and I want to walk you through that as well. So let me share my screen with you guys. Share screen. Share. All right. So, volunteering. So I have this web page that I created. It's conventionofstates.com. Not that one. Yes, that is this one. Not that one either. Hold tight. Good grief. I got to open this up. Too many pages here. Okay, so this one is conventionofstates.com. If you look in the URL browser that I'm showing you, highlighting here at the top, conventionofstates.com/TX 2024 GOP convention. So conventionofstates.com/TX 2024 GOP convention. So if you scroll down, there's this button here, sign up to volunteer. It's a sign up genius. You'll see there's already folks that have signed up, but there's anytime volunteering. I wanted to, first of all, prayer is number one. And the number one thing that people can do at home or at the convention. So there is a 24/7 prayer room. I don't know yet where it's at. I'll find out today, but if you're going to show up, just ask around. I'm sure they can tell you. All of these dates and times are subject to change, but I have the dates on one side and the volunteer activities on the other side. So today, 2:30 this afternoon, I will be there in room 342D to testify in the Constitutional Issues Subcommittee on behalf of Convention of States. The goal here is to make sure that Convention of States stays on the Republican Party platform. So if you go to the Texas Republican Party website and you go to the word, if you click on platform, you'll see currently from the 2022 Convention of States is plank number 37. And so we want to make sure that Convention of States stays a plank on the platform. I know a lot of people say, well, we've already passed it. Why does it need to continue to stay on the platform? And the reason for that is because in 2017, when it passed, they passed it with an expiration date. And the expiration date is coming up next year for the next legislative session. And we want to make sure that that expiration date gets removed. And so I have a lot of folks that are supporting this. We believe liberty never should be able to be expired. And Article 5 is in the U.S. Constitution. It is a Republican principle, right? The original intent of the Constitution is a principle. It's principle number one. And so we want to make sure that that gets secured, that we can continue to work towards an Article 5 convention to propose amendments, because that's what we're doing. That is the goal, is to propose amendments with 3 limited categories. That is SJR2 for those of you that want to look up the language of what Texas passed in 2017, and SJR2 85th legislative session. So that is a limited convention. So anyways, back to what we're doing. We're testifying in the Constitutional Issues Subcommittee on May 20th, today, 2:30 to 4:30 in room 342D. And then we also have an exhibit booth And so we're going to need some help setting that up on Tuesday, which is tomorrow from 9 to 4 p.m. Need some strong arms to help set that up. If you can help us, sign up there. Again, oops, the button is here, sign up to volunteer. And then on Wednesday, 9:45 a.m. to 10:30 a.m., we are also going to testify in the Committee of the Whole on constitutional issues on behalf of Convention of States. So we need volunteers that would like to testify there as well. And then on Wednesday night, we would love to see you at our dinner meet and greet at Chester's Hamburgers, which is, and I put the link here in this webpage on how to find it, but it's the store near the airport. Supposedly they're the best burgers in San Antonio since 1984. So I look forward to having a hamburger with you, and we'll be all together, family, COS family. So hope to see you there. If you can't make it, I understand there's a lot of things going on, and then also we're going to try to carpool. If you don't have a car, find a fellow COSer and jump in the car and come visit us. And if you can't, like I said, if you cannot make it, just come and say hi to me anywhere during the convention. Just approach me and say, hey, I'm with Convention of States. I support you. Which, by the way, let me back up a little bit. So testifying in the Constitutional Issues Subcommittee, they being the Republican Party, had some meetings this past week on all of the areas in the platform, the various categories. And Convention of States did pass through the Constitutional Issues Subcommittee last week. And so we are super grateful for that committee for passing it through, but it still has to pass through with a public hearing this week. And so that's what we need you there for. But I just wanted to let you know, please go and tell that committee thank you and support them, give them a high five. And it's not that they support Convention of States, but they're doing the right thing. So a lot of them are not supporters. They say, or if they do support it, they say, I support it, but I've got concern A, B, and C. And so, but we're grateful that they passed it through. So now we're going to have to go through the official process this week. So back to our schedule here. Thursday, we need some helpers at the booth. So you can sign up for that, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. It is a super long day. And so we've broken it up into 3 4-hour shifts. So if you want to help there, you can. Thursday, we have a lunch and learn. Mark Meckler is going to be with us. He is also a delegate. He lives in the Austin area. So we're excited to have him with us to be a delegate. And we are also going to have a panelist discussion with the Texas Public Policy Foundation. Maybe some legislators will stop by for some Q&A. And we need some volunteers to help our guests feel welcome. So please sign up there, or just come and bring your friends that need to learn about Convention of States. You're going to hear it from the founder himself. On Friday, again, we need more exhibit booth volunteers. And again, 3 4-hour shifts. So just stop by the exhibit booth. Even if you can't volunteer, please stop by our booth. On Friday, we're going to have another lunch and learn. Now, when I say lunch and learn, all lunch and learns, regardless if it's COS or another presentation, they are not serving lunch. So it's bring your own lunch, regardless of which lunch and learn that you go to. But we're going to be hosting another COS presentation. Also, Mark Meckler, TPPF, Texas Public Policy Foundation, will be there. And we're going to try to pull in some legislators if we see them this week, but we don't have any scheduled. So we would be grateful for any legislators to come and stop by and say hi. And if you want to say a few words, talk to me first, please. And then prayer breakfast on Saturday morning. We were wanting to distribute some COS prayer cards. We do have prayer cards on our VistaPoint webpage, and we ordered some, but we're not sure if we can, distribute them. We don't have permission yet, but we would love to. But anyways, show up in force to pray on Saturday morning. Come to that prayer breakfast. It's always a wonderful time to get together. And then Saturday, exhibit booth again, from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. There's 2 4-hour shifts there that you can help volunteer. And then we need some help with the tear down of our booth. So that is our COS schedule, but you also want to make sure that you are paying attention to the GOP convention schedule. So I brought up this page. If you put in your browser Texas GOP Convention 2024, you can click on their webpage, and you're going to go to the top here, state convention, and you can click on, nope, that's wrong. State convention about GOP. Well, anyways, oh, you can register. If you have not registered, you can register. You're not registered. You can also register as a guest. If you're a delegate, you already know that you're a delegate, but if you don't know, then you're probably not, but you can still register to come and visit, kind of look around, see what's happening. And so if you scroll down, click on step 3, register now for the state GOP convention. You'll get some information here on the guest registration. You can also scroll down further to view the schedule. And you want to make sure, talking about credentials, because it says here to receive your credentials, you'll need to be present. You will need to present a photo ID at the registration area. You'll be given credentials, this is if you're a delegate, a program and a souvenir convention bag. Just so that you know, it would be best if you come on Wednesday. I believe there's going to be some long lines to get your credentials, and it's best if you do it on Wednesday if you possibly can, or as early as you can on Thursday. I believe the first SD meeting, the Senate District caucus is happening at 2:30 p.m. You want to give plenty of time to, first of all, drive here. You also want to park, pay for your parking, walk to the convention, and then wait in that long line to get your credentials. So give yourself plenty of time to do that. There's information about renting a scooter or wheelchair. My husband has a prosthetic leg and he's in a wheelchair. So if you see him, I'm probably really close by. So then let's see, let's take a look at this schedule. So if you click on schedule, they have different ones. So there's a full schedule, which includes the lunch and learns and the various caucuses. So there's a Senate District caucus, and then there is a congressional caucus. And so you want to make sure you know your congressional number. And if you're not sure what your congressional district number is, or you don't want to guess, you want to make sure you're in the right caucus. If you're not sure what that is, you can go to your web browser and type in who represents me in Texas. And then that first one that comes up, you'll see capital.texas.gov. You can click on that, put in your address, and it'll give you a list of the various districts. So you're going to want your Senate district, because you're going to go to a Senate district caucus, and then you're going to want your congressional district number. So you'll want to do that before you attend. So there's some planning that goes into this that you need to do. Let's take a look at this full schedule. So Monday, that's where we're at right now. Oh, food and beverage is that first line. So I'm hearing that there's no outside food allowed at this convention center. And so, and I heard that there's a $15 like fee that if they find you eating outside food. Anyways, I know a lot of folks are saying, bring food in your bag and bring waters in your bag, and just know that if you do that there might be some repercussions there. I'm not sure, but you can try, right? You can try. I just wanted to kind of call that out. And yeah, so Monday there's a lot of these platform committee breakouts. That's where we're going to be. And on Tuesday, same thing. These are pre-meetings to the convention. And so you don't really have to be anywhere until Thursday, if you're a delegate, Thursday, there's the general session starting at 9 a.m. But if you are a delegate and you are voting, 2:30 p.m. is your first Senate District caucus. And like I said, you want to make sure to get there early enough to get all of your credentials. You can't be there at 2:35 because your sergeant of arms for your Senate district is not going to let you in. So, or they might let you in, but as soon as voting begins, then they will not let you in. So you want to make sure to be there in your seat when the voting begins, because that's when they close the doors. And if you can't make it, make sure to let your county chair or your SD chair know, because they want to put in an alternate for you. And so make sure you have their phone number. But this is the convention agenda is here. And anyways, I totally look forward to seeing you guys. And yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. Bring a backpack for sure. Bring a charger, one of those pocket chargers, because I'm not quite sure if there's going to be enough places to charge your phones or your computers, all of that. Let's see, print out a convention center map. You can go to Henry B. Gonzalez Convention and print out a map and highlight these room numbers that's in the schedule. Wherever you want to be or need to be, you'll need to make sure that you're in the right room. Let's see, what else did I want to say? SD caucus location, CD caucus. You want to highlight on your map where those are. 15-minute. Oh, bring some comfortable shoes. You might be running from one room to the next. Once one ends, you might just have 15 minutes to get to the next room. So bring some comfortable shoes. Be flexible. That's all I got. So you guys, most of you have my phone number. If not, it's 214-536-9539. Feel free to text me if you have questions. And what's super exciting, last convention of states had 1,300 to 1,400 delegates. This year we have over 1,700. So we're growing and we appreciate everybody who supports us. And again, can't wait to see you. I'm going to stop sharing screen and I'm going to stop this recording. You guys, can't wait to see you.